Hello everyone, I'm Extra Cheesy 87 and this is Let's Play XCOM Indie Within Part 3. Last time we did two missions, I think. We did our first aircraft downed UFO mission that went okay, I think. Did we have any deaths last video? I really don't remember. It's only been a day. That's a little like, well, I mean, you can't check there, dumbass. Somebody died. I think that's our assault from that first mission, or second mission, first video. But what we did get is we did get the dreaded Portent mission. It's dreaded to me. So the one problem here is we don't have any upgraded equipment for this, and we actually got this mission later than I did in the failed recordings, but we're a lot further in the game and actually did have better equipment at that point. Mainly because the game just didn't give us any missions for our first month, which kind of sucks, because stuff starts to really escalate in the second month.
Excellent. We look forward
and unfortunately, we still don't have a sergeant level sniper. I mean, or not even a corporal level sniper. She's gotten kills in every mission. She's been in every mission and gotten kills in every one, and she's still a squatty. I think the support sniper double heavy, since we don't have any assaults, is good. Pretty much I think we're just going to roll with the squad and hope things don't go bad. So I don't think this mission will be as bad, since it's basically scripted, in that basically the same thing happens every time. That's kind of the way the council missions work, is they're harder, but if you actually know what happens, they're not as bad. But when you're going in blind, or technically, you know, I've played this game a few different times, but I don't really remember any. I vaguely, I remember, oh, this mission has X in it, but the actual, enemy placements and things like that, I do not know. Like, I believe you got, some thin men right here. I'm not 100%. Shut up, Central. I'm trying to talk. I'm not 100% sure if the positions of the enemies that start in the mission are always the same. Because basically, the gimmick of this mission is that more enemies spawn in.
Location confirmed.
And those locations, I think, are basically fixed. Or semi-fixed. So as long as we set things up properly, we should be able to do this with basic equipment and only 4 soldiers. But we can also get screwed, because we basically exclusively fight thin men. And thin men can one-shot everyone on our team without even critting us, so...
I'm on the move.
Yeah, probably shouldn't have done that, but... So what we're going to do is we're going to get everyone set up in position first, before we do anything.
Moving out.
Now, don't you dare spot anyone.
On my way.
Don't even think about seeing anyone. Good job. And what I think we'll do is we will have you overwatch, because I think there's going to be enemies, and when they scatter, maybe she can ice one of them. Okay, how do I open the door?
Enemy.
Oh, I should have opened the other door. Fuck, that was a mistake. I should have had her open the door, because she doesn't have a lot of sight. Because the thing isn't open, you dumbass. Ooh, not a good start. Okay, there is a thin man up there, but he's not actually been spotted yet. So even though we have a higher chance to hit, I don't know if it's worth it. So what I think you do is you chunk a grenade, destroy this guy's cover.
Catch.
And then you take your 67, that's all you're gonna give me?
adjusting aim.
Oh, and you only have a shot on that dude. Oh, that's so bad. I mean, you can move back here. That'll give you a shot. 68. Ice cold. Ice cold. Dude, she's getting all the kills. I mean, we still have Overwatch up. If she ices this dude, it'll be all worth it, but it is not lined up in the slightest.
Ah, damn it.
Okay, so just don't. I mean, he's gonna hit, but don't kill, please. Oh, that's bad, because that destroyed his cover. But that other dude didn't get spotted, or hasn't spotted us. See, this is one of those times where I wish we had an assault, because what an assault could do is just run right next to him and cap his ass with a 100% crit chance, or 100% accuracy, I guess we should say. Oh, and you can't even. I mean, you can get here and get a flanking shot, but then you're completely open to that guy. You have an 85. I think you've got to go for just your almost free kill. Yes, that is a free kill.
He's down.
Now I feel slightly better about going for this.
Solid copy.
We should get a. We have a pretty high crit chance, a very high hit chance.
Bye-bye.
All right, so that went extremely well.
I'm on it, Commander.
I basically couldn't ask for that to have gone better, even with our mistake on our Overwatch. I should have moved. I always forget that reloading actually ends your turn. I don't think it does that in XCOM 2,
Aye, aye, Commander.
and maybe that's where I'm getting it from.
Let's rock.
Because it's been about, well, aside from the couple hours I played in the test recording, I guess you could say, the test playthrough, the practice playthrough is what we'll call it. It totally wasn't just that I failed. It's because it's been about 3 years since I did a full campaign of this game, but it's only been about maybe a year and a half since I last played XCOM 2, so it's way more fresh on the brain.
Moving out.
Now, I don't know why I moved my sniper like that. That's not really a smart decision.
Moving.
So I think there's still 2 or 3 thin men left.
Moving out.
There's at least one more, but I think there's 2 more.
Location confirmed.
And they're kind of in the back over this way.
I'm on it, Commander.
Don't you dare spot him.
Something over
I
here.
said don't you dare spot him. Just take him out. I mean, there was like no way she was gonna hit. I thought he was further back. But yeah, that was not a smart decision. Okay, well you have a shot. It's not very good. I think you're better off overwatching. At the very least, our sniper lady is in full cover.
Incoming over here.
Oh, okay, we are getting very lucky.
Those bodies don't look like they've been hit by alien weapons fire. These men were killed by conventional bullets.
Says who? Okay, 65. That's good. Fortunately, there's no full cover we can run to. I mean, we do have a rocket. I don't know, should we? I think we'll take our regular shots first, and then we'll save the rocket for if we absolutely need it. So just take your 50. Okay, so see that's us getting our RNG ready. So we're gonna miss twice on our 50s and then hit our 65. You know. See, that would work, but you know, this game doesn't have at least I don't believe it has pseudo random RNG. I think it's just straight up, you know, the percentages are what they say they are. Because, you know, the way pseudo random works is not, I don't know exactly, not that many games I don't think use pseudo random. But the way that works is if you keep, like, the rates will actually change. That's usually more for like crit type stuff, not necessarily like actual straight up hit and miss percentages. Like some games will use crit percent, like pseudo random for
I'm on it,
crits.
Commander.
Whereas like say, oh, if you have a 10% chance to crit, but if you like don't crit like 10 times in a row, then slowly the odds to crit will increase until and then when you do crit, it resets, and so it's a pseudo random basically.
Moving.
I don't know if I explained that well
Sensors
at
still
all.
indicate life signs in the area, Commander. We have a new objective.
But like over enough time, it still evens out to say 10% or whatever. But you can kind of game it slightly. Okay, I understand that dude is that I want to move. There it goes.
I'm on the move.
Okay, so there is still an enemy. You can tell that there's still enemies if depending on how quick the turns take. Because if there's no enemies left, it'll instantly
No need
switch
back
back over to your turn. So there's still a Thin Man,
Oh yeah.
but we're just gonna chill. Because there's no real rush. The game will tell us to hurry up. Because it'll be like, there's a dude here!
Looks like there's
Yes,
still someone
I
alive over
understand.
there. If we can bring them in for questioning,
Please,
maybe we can
give me
figure out
control.
what happened here.
Yes, give me control though, because we know what happens, so I don't really want to move up too far. I want to move this. If I'm gonna dash anyone,
Solid copy, Commander.
at least dash this
Eyes
dude.
on target.
Okay, so there's our guy. I really didn't think you'd actually see him. So I think we have people overwatch. That's at least full cover. I think you. I'm trying to see. I mean, we could put you here.
I'm on the move.
Okay, so he'll have to come to us because we don't have line of sight. Which means
Moving to position.
yeah, it may be best to just go for the smoke grenade. I don't think it's going to be too useful for the rest of the encounter, because basically the way the rest of the fights, the rest of the mission's going to go is enemies are going to spawn in, and we need to kill them before they even get to do anything. Okay, so we got an Overwatch here. Oh, okay, we're getting very lucky with our damage output.
Disabled.
So what I think we want to try and do is we want to try setting up for the future.
On the move.
Because basically enemies spawn around here. Well, like they'll spawn on this roof, and they'll spawn on that roof, and then an enemy will spawn somewhere around here. So basically we want to future-proof for that.
Roger Dodger.
So to a degree, me knowing this is slightly cheating, I guess you could say. I mean, not cheating, but you know, it's a little. I don't know what exactly the word I would use, but it's their fault for making a scripted mission in the first place. And honestly, the mission is like, I don't know. I don't really like missions in general that have what you call it. Trying to think of the word. Yeah, I understand. Enemies with like missions with reinforcements that don't like pre-warn you, because it's very annoying, and a lot of like tactical games will do that, and I find it to be very obnoxious at times.
Heading to that location. Getting it done.
Okay, so I think it'll spawn like 2 or 3 enemies up here. You move just there.
Moving. You might as well leave me here. I have nothing to say to you people.
Okay, for some reason it won't let.
It looks like he's the only witness to survive this fight, and for all we know, he was one of the aggressors. We need to bring him in, whether he likes it or not.
Because it's basically when you know that the enemies are going to spawn in, the mission gets much easier. But if you don't know, you're like, oh, okay, we just got to walk back, right? And then it gets a lot harder. I think I'm okay putting him up here.
Commander, we're picking up new contacts moving into the AO.
Okay, he's gonna spawn. Oh god, he spawned like literally on top of us. Alright. Ooh, not a fan of that. Okay, well she... Oh, that's actually so bad. Because that's gonna poison us, isn't it? No, it didn't. Huh.
This is only the beginning. It's only a matter of...
Okay, well we do have our 100. I mean, definitely just ensure that you kill this guy. You got a 100% chance to hit.
Confirmed. I'm on the move.
And so another thing I learned last time I played this mission is, well, actually I had to play this mission twice, because the first time wiped, and then I decided to give it another try. I learned that enemies don't spawn in based on the number of turns you spent. It's based on how far this guy moves. There's like apparently like hidden checks. So like once he moves past this building, the next wave of enemies will spawn in, and then once I think he moves past like into this building, then like the next wave of enemies will spawn in. So I think we can basically just, as long as we chill with that guy, we can take it slow.
I'm ready.
At least that's how I believe we can handle it.
Heads up out there. We've got
Okay.
hostiles on the move.
What? Why can he fly? Okay, we'll take your 85. Well, she's definitely getting a promotion now. There's no way she doesn't get promoted at this point.
Locked and loaded.
So, like, I think we shouldn't get any enemies that spawn in since we haven't moved this guy forward.
A bunch of puppets.
Now, I know an enemy will spawn behind us over here. So I kind of want to
This is a waste of time.
at least leave one dude back there.
What are you trying to prove?
Now, the one thing I don't know is, can I like move him forward and then move him back and trigger the next wave of enemies? It's time to experiment a little bit. You move back.
Strike one. We've got
Okay, so
hostile
they're
contacts
spawning up
moving on your
this
position.
way. Ooh, it's a regular sectoid. A thin man. And here's this dude that I was worried about. So these guys should hopefully ice him. Okay. I was like, are they not going to shoot? There they go. Okay. Humberto! That's never going to get old. Okay, so what we want to do is we don't want to move forward because those guys will, in fact, ice us.
Moving to position.
But I think they should move towards us, and then we can ice them.
Heading there now.
Okay. Don't you dare get shot. Now, don't really like them all wasting their shots on this dude.
Target's still up. He's dead.
Dang, Gurley shot in the other dimension. Okay, so there's still a thin man. This is actually much worse. I would much rather them have iced this dude, because he's going to kill one of ours. Don't you dare. Okay. Can you rocket his ass? You can. Assuming it hits. So here's what we do. I mean, first off, we just take our shot, because if we can save our rocket, we will. Yo, this medkit usage has been crazy. Like, I can't believe we've only had one character actually get straight up one shot in this playthrough so far. And that was because it was a crit.
Easy now, soldier.
Like, I'm really surprised. Like, the thin men, we've gotten hit, like, 3 times by thin men? Or no, this is our first mission fighting thin men. Yeah, I guess it is, because I don't think we fought thin men in the last video. I guess we just got lucky fighting, what you call it? Sectoids, I think.
Heading out.
Because basically, there's been several times where we got hit, and if we had gotten bad damage rolls, we would have died instantly, but it didn't happen because we got lucky. Is basically what I'm trying to say here.
Reloading.
So just, there's no reason to rush. Really, they should spawn in enemies based on turns and not like arbitrarily how far you move the guy. That's a little. Honestly, I don't know if it counts just the guy or maybe soldiers in general. I mean, I guess we can test it here in a second. I mean, I'm gonna keep reloading though. All right. So we'll try it with a Humberto. Fortunately, he can't get up there. So you know what? We'll just keep playing it safe. Okay, so it is based on our other dude. So that means we could go ahead and move up here and get set up then? I think. I'm going to operate under the assumption that that's a thing that we can do. Now, I wonder if maybe you are better. Because, I mean, you have a line of sight over here, and I think enemies do spawn up there.
Let's do this.
So our sniper lady will chill back here. Now, let's see. Okay, so it is based on this dude. I think we will try and move our sniper lady forward then. Said no reason to rush ourselves.
Rolling out.
I'm on the move.
Do not fire a rocket, please.
No need to ask twice. Already there.
Okay, now, after this turn, we will move people. Please let me head down. Alright. Go, go. Convoy raid survivor power. Don't get destroyed, please.
Looks like the aliens are sending in reinforcements.
Okay, so there
Commander.
one does spawn there. And we should have a shot. At least one. I mean, our luck in this mission has been incredible. Now, can you just get, you can't straight up run to the evac zone, unfortunately. You can get pretty close. I think as long as we,
Moving.
I think what we try and do here is we try and get everyone close enough
Solid copy.
that they can run and jump down to the evac zone next turn. And so if it does spawn in more enemies, we don't have to worry about it. Okay, it didn't. So we made it through. 100% it was my tactical genius and not the fact that I knew exactly what was going to happen, and then we got very, very good RNG on top of that.
You're still not getting anything from me.
But we needed that a good bit. An extra scientist, engineer, and a bunch of money. We especially need scientists because the game won't give us any. Finally, we unlocked officer training school. Finally, we got squad sight. 5 missions, 10 kills, and it took her that long to get squad sight. I prefer Shredder Rocket because it actually does give you another rocket to shoot, and just semi-guaranteed damage is always good, in my opinion. Suppression's not bad. I don't know. Sprinter covering fire. It's pretty situational. It's probably like it's more in the situations it's useful. It's more impactful, but Sprinter is always good, so I prefer it. And then okay, so that was our first time fighting Tim. I don't know why I thought we didn't in the last video. Yeah, okay, nailed it. See, so we had the laboratory unlocked. It just wasn't telling us. Because I could have sworn when I looked in the first 2 videos, it wouldn't let us build a laboratory. But then when I looked at the end of the last video, it let us build a laboratory. I don't know, that was weird.
The new engineers arrived this morning, Commander.
Okay, we still have to wait for that. I don't want to build our officer training school there. No, don't cancel anything. So now it's like I don't want to get any missions until we get officer training school up, but I don't think that's going to happen.
Commander, I've got another contact.
Okay, so this is a medium. So mediums, you're not guaranteed to take down mediums with your starting jet.
Bangs out.
So we may need to actually, you know, click the abort button. Okay. He's okay. Hit. Okay, we'll let him get one more shot off. Oh, he barely got him. So now the problem is we're doing a medium class mission with no squad size. And our sniper, who we finally got her to get the ability. And she can't. You know, she's not here. I want to give you a scope or a grenade. Huh. We'll give you a dang old Granada, and you can take the med kit. And wait, do you have the double shoot ability? You do have the double shoot ability. So since you have the double shoot ability, we will give you a scope. There's nothing that we can't really build anything right now because we ain't got no scientists, my dude, so we couldn't research anything. So we're rolling 2 supports. Is that what we want? I think that's all we have. We definitely want to bring upgraded units. We're not bringing any rookies on a if we don't have to. Oh man. It's oh my god, I forgot water again. Whatever, let's go.
Prepare for deployment, Strike One.
Listen up. We're going to be dropping you deep in the Nigerian interior for the next operation.
Dude, do we ever not get dropped deep into the Nigerian interior? I feel like all of our missions have been us getting dropped deep in the Nigerian interior.
Central, this is Big Sky. Strike One is ready to secure the craft.
Copy, Big Sky. Strike One is cleared to attempt the breach.
Alright. So we got no sniper this time, which, I don't know. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little annoyed we finally got her upgraded and she had to go get Captain the Dome. But I'm also extremely glad that she didn't, you know, get truly Captain the Dome and die.
On the move.
Because that would have sucked. We still got Humberto, the Lord of all things, and Anna. Anna, however you want to say it, who's truly been the MVP. Granted, a lot of her kills are from like explosives. Well, I didn't like that noise at all. That was okay. So the UFO is really close again. Sometimes the UFOs are pretty far away, but they've been very close these last. Well, this one and the last one.
We'll go.
I don't know, I'm a little worried about this. I would like the enemies to come to us. At the very least, give us the noise thingy. Now, I don't know what noise that is. I think that's maybe the Seekers, which are a unit type we haven't encountered yet. They're weird. Seekers are both... They're either kind of a joke or incredibly annoying.
I'm all over it.
Okay, so don't just... baby steps.
Moving out.
Take some dang old baby steps.
Roger, Dodger. That's affirmative.
Because I mean, if we pop 2 pods at once, there's a very low chance of us making it through with 4 default level units or basic equipment.
Do you hear something?
Heading there now.
So this is a dang old, it's a medium UFO, so there's actually like rooms and shit. Now we never fought a medium UFO in the practice recording because we fought, well, we had the opportunity once, but then we didn't, we weren't able to take it down.
Commander.
We didn't get the RNG. No, that's not an empty spot. Looks like it is. So I'm not going for the meld at all. I have no interest in... Because we've got to play omega levels of careful.
You hear that?
I'm all over it.
So it's basically, it's going to be 2 missions where we just have to be super, super, super careful.
Moving to
Because, we're just so weak. Not having, like, I mean, not even having, like, 1 Carapace armor up. Or even 1 laser weapon.
That's affirmative.
Okay, you don't see anything.
Affirmative. Moving out.
Slow and steady wins the race. Well, really what happens is slow and steady waste 10 minutes, and then they pop 2 pods at once regardless, and then die, and then get really salty about it. That's really what happens.
Quiet. Do you hear something? Target confirmed.
I shouldn't do this, but you're gonna be in full cover. Oh. So where's our actual entrance? It looks like we have to go in from this direction. I don't see a lasery door. So never mind. We're gonna pivot back.
Heading there now.
Okay.
Because I thought we'd kind of like go around, but that doesn't seem like that's really an option.
Aye, aye, Commander.
Oh! Oh, there's the
If I had to
Seekers.
hazard a guess, based on its profile, I'd say the alien
You all missed!
with the intention of tracking and isolating single
You're
targets.
all
It
assholes.
appears to have a sophisticated evasion system as well.
Perhaps
They
we should
all
try to avoid
point
its
blank
tentacles.
missed. Oh man, I feel like we used up all our RNG in the last. So Seekers, the way Seekers work is when you encounter them alone, they're actually not bad at all. So the way they work is they go into stealth, and then usually after a turn, they'll try and strangle people. But the way you counter it is when you counter them alone like this, where you're not fighting any other enemies, is you just use Overwatch. And then you hope you kill them when they all pop up. Like, we should just ice this dude.
Damn it, enemy is still alive.
And so, usually, the AI is nice enough that it won't double. I don't know if they'll ever double try and attack you. I think they'll always wait a turn. Like, they won't ever, like, double strangle. Like, they won't both attack on the same turn, basically, because you always encounter them in pods of 2. And so when you encounter them alone, they're not a big deal. But when you're fighting other enemies and you can't just have everyone Overwatch, then they're very, very annoying. Like, this is a situation where it's going to be bad because someone's going to get strangled now because we popped all our Overwatches. And we popped all our well, for some reason we didn't actually spot that other dude.
Locked and loaded.
Like, for some reason that dude didn't actually count as getting spotted.
They're moving a place coming in from the side.
Taken care of. Out of rounds.
Like, I don't know, the game is just, it is being very nice today,
Ready
basically.
to rock.
Back in.
So, I mean, we know there's a dude right over here. Like, right in here. So I think we're gonna, should we actually maybe set up some preemptive Overwatches? Hard to say. I think we will. I think we'll have you Overwatch, at least, and then we'll just see what our other guys can do. Okay, he didn't actually move. Now, I would like to not destroy the thingy, because she does have a double shot. And we didn't need it.
Ready to engage.
Rock and roll.
So we've taken out 4 enemies. We probably have 4 to 5 more, I would guess.
What the hell was that?
Probably 2 more regular enemies and
Target acquired.
2
Flank us.
Is there any reason I shouldn't just cap you in the fucking heads right now?
Rockets away.
She's earned a promotion. God, she's so good. I really should have given those kills to Humberto, but
Wilco.
okay, so we probably have 3 more enemies would be my guess.
Moving out.
Because I think we still have our Energy Lord we have to deal with.
Good to go.
And maybe like some sectoids or thin men or something. Maybe some flying enemies. No, that did destroy the cover around here, which kind of sucks.
Headed there now.
Actually, I think we're just going to keep playing it safe. I mean, honestly, if they just want to keep coming to us, that is perfectly fine. Okay, so they're just like right around the corner, it looks like. Which is bad because there's no cover to really exploit.
Moving out. It's go time.
Okay, so it's our Energy Lord. Oh, you fool. You absolute, complete, and total fool. So do I want you to take 2 35s, or do I want you to take maybe like a slightly better shot? You know, I'm going to try and feed the kill to other people. Just dome him, man. Just cap him right in the dome piece. It's a 97. Don't you dare not kill.
Operational objectives completed.
Really? Only 7 enemies on a medium. This video has been blessed RNGesus has seen fit to bless us. Like, basically nothing I've done has been, like, I haven't had very much input. It's just been, all of your hits shall be hits, and you won't be crit to death.
I just hope
18
we can
kills.
recover more of this meld substance in the future.
Yeah, well, fuck off, dude. We'll do it later. Ooh. These are both pretty decent. Heat ammo... I'm trying to think. I think there's actually like a couple, like at least one more robotic enemy in the DLC, I think. Because I think heat ammo used to be kind of bad in the base game. But I think there's an enemy that's really annoying in this. I can't think of what I can like picture it in my head. I think we're gonna go heat ammo. I don't know, because rapid reaction, it's just... It's only if it's a hit. I think we're just gonna go straight up heat ammo. That's not gonna be that good for now, but it'll be better in the mid and late game, I think. I mean, it would be kind of nice to have one character with hollow targeting, but I think we're just gonna keep gold bullet swarm. Oh, they're all damaged. Actually, no, we did get one non-damaged one, it looks like. So that'll be good for later. And oh, dude, delicious alien alloys. Okay, so we're in such a better position than we were in the practice LV.
That hulk of flesh and metal troubles me. What do we risk?
How do we do metals? Here we go.
Melding of human and machine.
So what does this do?
Will we see a line in the sand and refuse to cross it, or will we move forward, willing to sacrifice everything for the sake of total victory?
It's absolutely the last one. I mean,
You
you don't get any bonuses for not. So this one is kind of weird. Like, this is technically better, but you're really not going to get that many you're only maybe going to get like what 3 max in a playthrough. And so it's just better to have the extra will that is always it's gonna immediately be good. Because as of right now, that's +2 aim. Not that great. Now, who do we want to give our will thingy to? You know what, Judy? Don't ever panic. Please. Yeah. So what is this one? This is never panic. Also, wait. Never panic. I'm not even gonna try and pronounce your name because we just know it's gonna get butchered. So, out of respect for Chun there. So extra defense, also good. So they've already got it. Our sniper, hopefully, now that she's got squad sight, she shouldn't be fired at very often. I guess we'll just keep giving them to our supports, since they're the only... I really wish we had an assault. I would love to start... Because assaults are like, they're kind of like snipers where you really want to get a high level one really quickly. It makes the game a lot easier. We're at 40 minutes though. Do we want to keep going, or... Here's what we'll keep going until we get a mission, which we should probably get our terror mission pretty soon, actually. That's the game telling me to end the video.
Commander,
What are our
we have
choices?
multiple reports of new abductions
Scientists,
in progress. The
engineers.
locations are marked on the hologlobe.
Oh, that's a hard one, man. I think Europe's a lost cause. We can still save America. And plus, we need the scientists. We're really far behind in tech research. So we'll do Canada. At least there's also some panic there, so it's not completely wasted. But that does pretty much ensure Germany is going to leave the XCOM project. But I mean, it is a very difficult for a sniper sergeant. Now that we've got our sniper up, I mean, it's always nice to have a backup, but I think we just need the scientists to that. And we still have no officer training school. See, this is why I wanted to get more missions earlier, like in the first month, as opposed to now when it's throwing us missions and they're harder. Because if we'd gotten more missions earlier, then we'd be able to do all these missions with upgraded equipment, you know, have squad size unlocked. But since the game didn't give us like any missions in the first month, we're a little bit behind the 8 ball in that regard. but we're really far ahead of the curve in terms of like resources. So overall, I'm feeling pretty good about the state of the campaign. I'm XCOM 87. Stay tuned for the next part, and bye, guys.